In this video, I am going to discuss scholastic and co-scholastic assessment. But before proceeding to it, let's briefly look back at the concept of continuous and comprehensive evaluation. CCE was introduced by Central Board of Secondary Education India to shift the focus of education from rote learning to holistic development of the child. It was implemented in 2009 with the enactment of the Right to Education Act. It was implemented in all CBSE affiliated schools for classes 1 to 10. Now in CCE, continuous means regular ongoing assessment of a student's progress throughout the academic year, not just at the end. And comprehensive refers to the overall development of the learner, including both scholastic and co-scholastic areas. Now the two main components of CCE are scholastic areas and co-scholastic areas. Scholastic areas refers to the academic subjects like science, mathematics, language, social science, etc. And this can be assessed through formative assessment, which is continuous and can be done during learning, and summative assessment, which is periodic and end of the term or semester. Now, formative assessment is assessment for learning, and summative assessment means assessment of learning. The tools can be used for formative assessment are classwork, quiz, projects, oral tests, etc. And for summative assessment, we can use the tools such as paper pencil test, term end exam, etc. Now, the co-scholastic areas includes personal and social qualities, attitude, values, life skills, participation in arts, sports, etc. And these can be assessed through observation by teachers, checklists, self-assessment, peer assessment, activities, portfolio, behavior records, etc. The areas we focus on co-scholastic areas are life skill, which includes thinking, social, emotional skills, attitudes and values, which mean respect for others, punctuality, discipline, etc. Co-curriculum activities, that is music, art, debate, drama, etc. And finally, health and physical education, which is yoga, sports, cleanliness, well-being, etc. For example, a mathematics project, group discussion and written test all contribute to evaluation. Now, according to the Continuous and Comprehensive Evaluation Teachers Manual for CBSE Board, here is the detailed guideline of scholastic assessment. The scholastic assessment is divided in two forms, that is formative assessment and summative assessment. Formative assessment is flexible in timing, while summative assessment in written and end of term exam. Now summative assessment, that is term end exam, contains basically objective type question, short answer type question and long answer type question. Now the tools for formative assessment are questions, observation schedule, interview schedule, checklist, rating scale, anecdotal records, document analysis, test and inventories, portfolio analysis, etc. And the technique a teacher can use for formative assessment can be examination, assessment, quiz and competition, project, debate, elocution, group discussions, club activities, experiments, research, etc. Now the scholastic areas are graded on a 9-point scale, which is as follows. Now according to the teacher's manual, the scholastic areas which a teacher have to evaluate is life skill, work education, visual and performing art, attitudes and values and co-curricular activities. In life skill, the teacher need to evaluate self-awareness, problem solving, decision making, critical thinking, creative thinking, interpersonal relationships, effective communication, empathy, managing emotions and dealing with stress. In attitude and values, the teacher need to measure the attitude and values towards teachers, schoolmates, school programs and environment and value system. The co-curricular activities is divided into two halves, that is main activities and health and physical education. In main activities, the activities are literary and creative skills, scientific skills, information and communication technology, organizational and leadership skills, etc. And in health and physical education, there are sports, NCC, NSS, scouting, guiding, swimming, gymnastics, yoga, first aid, gardening, etc. The co-scholastic areas can be graded on a 4-point scale: A for very good, B for good, C for satisfactory, and D for requires more development. Now, the important points to remember. Assessment is a tool and evaluation is the decision based on assessment. Scholastic means academic and co-scholastic means life skill plus personality development. Both are equally important for a child's overall growth under CCE. Now, the summary of important concept. Evaluation means judging learning plus giving feedback. As for example, after a geometry project, giving marks plus detailed feedback on creativity and understanding. Assessment means collecting data about learning, that is information gathering. For example, the teacher is going to conduct an achievement test on linear equations. Scholastic assessment means assessing academic skills and subject knowledge, basically curricular subject. For example, solving numerical problems in algebra, geometry assignment, etc. Co-scholastic assessment is assessing non-academic and life skill, where the focus areas are life skill, attitude, values, and creativity. As for example, organizing a math puzzle event, teamwork in math games, creativity in math models, etc. Hope this short discussion will help you to understand the scholastic and co-scholastic areas of assessment. Thank you and happy learning.